guys, welcome back to another special episode of Captain Kirk Productions. I'm Kirk, and today we have on the show once again Dr. Burba.
Good evening, everyone.
And Drake.
Yep.
I think your son was a better guest, actually.
I think so too.
Let's get him back on.
Yeah, exactly. Today, I have a very special book to show you guys. This is the Detective Comics 1000 Alex Ross variant. To me, this was by far the best looking Detective Comics 1000 cover, and I just didn't buy it because the pricing on it was like very high because they sold out very quickly and people were upselling them and wanting all this money for them, and I was just like, screw that, I'm not doing that. And then after some time went by, I was like, you know what, I wanted it, I like that cover, I'm gonna get it. So as you can see, it's a swap of Detective Comics 27, the first appearance of Batman. Not necessarily a swap, but kind of an homage cover. Maybe Burba, would you like to give us your thoughts on the cover?
Well, I like how Batman's kind of looking like the 1960s Adam West, because he's definitely wearing very tight, and there's not very many muscles showing in the Batman. But I like it.
It's a beautiful cover.
Definitely the best.
I love this
cover. So you said that like places were selling out and people were upcharging them. Did they only make so many of these variants?
Yeah. So I think Alex Ross is the guy that did this art. I think you could only get it through him, or maybe like they had a few available that you could buy like from the distributors, but they sold out super quick because obviously it's a really cool cover. Because I was actually on his website last night and it was like sold out, but he was only selling it for like $25, and I was like, I wish I could have got it for $25 back when it actually launched. So
yeah, and if you remember, if you watched an episode, how many, I don't know, a few months ago maybe, we reviewed some of these variant covers that we really liked.
Those were the standard. This is a non-standard.
Right.
So
talk about the difference.
Well, comic companies, they make these things called variants to make more money, and people will buy them and they will jack up the price and make you buy them because they're cool. Kind of like what happened here.
What happened?
Exactly. So for the most part, I don't really get too involved with that kind of stuff. But for this, it's a big landmark issue and super awesome cover. So I went for it. I fell for it this time, but super amazing. And on top of that, today I made a couple special purchases at the one and only Xenia toy shop in Xenia, Ohio. And I purchased a couple prints of art by this same comic artist.
AR.
AR.
That's what he likes to be referred to.
Exactly. So this is the first one here. Hopefully there's not much glare, but I saw this when I was in there last week, and it was just very grabbing image. I thought there was like, kind of like the phrase "picture's worth 1,000 words" kind of thing. Like I was just like, that's so interesting, and it just really grabbed my attention. And at the time I was like, I probably don't want to get it right now. But then I was like, again, I want it. It's super cool. I'm gonna buy it. That's my personality. So I was in there with Dr. Burba. He saw it. He liked it as well. So I went back today, a week later, and pulled the trigger on it. So
I think the cool thing about this one is you can make up really any kind of story you wanted to fit this picture. And so I was talking to Captain Kirk, and I was thinking, I bet, right, Killer Croc snapped up this baby for, probably the mayor's son.
Yeah.
And Batman had to go down the sewer and take him back.
Exactly. I mean, he does have some very large scratches. Like
huge gash.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I was trying to look up this piece of art after we saw it last week, and surprisingly, it was kind of difficult to find online. But I did find one Reddit post talking about this, and it said that Batman was starting to recruit Robin at a very young age. So their theory was that this is baby Robin.
All right, a circus.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So
I like that one better.
Basically a circus accident, and he rescues this baby.
He's almost I was going to say a child kidnapper, but no.
No, Batman.
He's a child saver.
Yeah.
Child saver. So that's this first...
Well, wait.
Okay,
right before you go
Sure,
on.
go ahead.
And there's a cool thing about this one, it's printed on a canvas. So it's not just printed on, like, cardboard or poster board.
It's like a cloth, apparently.
Yeah. I can see the texture from here. You probably
Yeah.
can't see it on the video.
Yeah.
But it's a phenomenal piece.
Beautiful.
Cool.
All right, next up, we have this other picture that I also purchased.
AR.
AR. This is a Superman. Not quite as grabbing as this other one, but still very, very cool art. Alex Ross, he's very popular and does some amazing artwork. I have some of his older stuff because I have other comics with like Superman that he's done. So this was familiar to me. I have like this really big, giant kind of comic, and I think it was like a team up with maybe, I want to say the Fantastic Four or something. So I don't know how all that worked, but anyway, it was Alex Ross art. I'll have to have it on the show at some point. But super cool, and I really like this as well. So
I thought you just said you had to have Alex Ross on the show at some point.
oh, he will be on the show
Yeah.
at some point.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that
Yeah.
episode.
He will definitely be on there. We'll interview him. We'll ask him some questions. But
Does he go to very many cons? So the
Well-
opportunity to get these signed or something like that, or the variant? I think the variant would be really
That
cool.
would be
These
cool
would be awesome too. But I think the variant obviously.
I
needs
would
a
love
signature.
to. I actually was looking at his website and his con schedule, and his company, Alex Ross Art, will be at New York Comic Con, but
Not
he
Alex
will
Ross
not be there.
himself.
Yeah.
So he'll be selling these.
He'll be selling
Right.
his stuff, his art, but
Yeah.
he won't be there physically.
Mhm.
And I didn't really see any other appearances, but I've seen this book on eBay signed with a yellow label. So he's obviously done some type of appearances
Oh.
where people witness the signature.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of tracking it down. Because this would be awesome to have him sign it and hopefully come back at 9/8. Yeah, that'd be awesome to have for my personal collection. So
So Alex Ross, while you're watching this, if you'd ever like to be on the show, we can definitely fit you in at some point in time.
Yeah.
It may just cost a signature or 3.
yeah, just leave a comment down below and we'll get it all taken care of. But hopefully there wasn't much glare when I was showing these. But if there was, you can imagine what they looked like.
And
I'm
we'll
sure
just-
they looked awesome.
Maybe we'll redo it.
Yeah, we'll put it in the thumbnail or something. So
That's not bad.
anyway, so this was just a quick little video. I want to show off this awesome variant cover that I picked up and these awesome Alex Ross pictures to go with it. So guys, thank you so much for checking this video out. If you enjoyed it, leave a comment down below and a like. If you didn't enjoy it, do that
No such
anyway.
thing.
Yeah, don't just do it anyway. Yeah, most people like our videos, right?
Most.
Most.
I like them.
Yeah. I mean,
No, I literally watch them and I give them thumbs up every time.
yeah, exactly. So we have a big fan on the show, and all of your children are big fans.
Yeah.
So making a difference, guys. So just for that alone,
You're trying to talk the audience into this or what? I mean,
just don't worry about it. All right, guys. Thank you for checking this out. Have a good one.